Hey guys, it's Funky. This is a video in a new tank I've just started playing, the AMX-12T, which for those of you who don't know is a tier 6 French light tank. And I've been having a blast in this tank. It's great, it's amazing. At first I didn't like it because it's quite slow and sluggish for a light tank. Like it's mobile, but it's not extremely mobile like a lot of light tanks are. Like the ELC AMX before, it was a lot more mobile. But as I started playing it, I've just been having all these massive carry games in it, and it's just an amazing tank. It's a great autoloader, and it's got a really good carry potential. You do have to use a lot of gold ammo, I find, in it. Standard AP has 144 penetration, which means that in a tier 7, 8 or 9 game you can't go through the front of a heavy tank, so you need to load a lot of gold, which has 202 penetration. So I load 3 clips of gold and 2 clips of AP. It doesn't carry much ammo, it only it only carries 30 shots, so I have run out of ammo in a lot of battles. And so this battle was a good one. Starts out a little bit slowly, but it gets really interesting later on. As you can see, I've rushed to the donut, which is a typical place where light tanks usually fight, and don't want to get shot, so I'll pop back there. So, I didn't know what to do at the start of the battle. I'm just looking for something to shoot, and looks like these guys down here are the only things I can shoot. So I do try and have a bit of a go at them here, but as you'll see soon, it's not a good fight for a light tank. This is like a typical corner fighting heavy tank engagement, and it's definitely not a good engagement for a light tank. Obviously in a light tank you prefer people who aren't looking at you, sort of thing. It's good to shoot people who don't know you're there, or when you sneak up on them, or you flank them, or you're sniping. Those are the best kind of light tank engagements. So I do think I can sneak in a shot here and there between once they've fired, but it's about now I realise I'm just wasting my time trying to fight here, and I'm just going to waste my ammo. So I can see there's some guys coming back to our base, so I head back to base. I've just sped it up the replay here to save you all the time of me going back. So there's Cromwell and another light tank coming in, and I can see that the Cromwell's got separated from his light tank buddy, so I'm going to put a clip into him. And unfortunately he happens to be coming towards me. Luckily he didn't ram me, which is good. But I've still got enough, I've got enough to kill him, so there we go, done. And so I'm just reloading here. So you can see I've hardly shot anything, but already I'm starting to run low on ammo. I've got 1 clip of AP and 3 clips of APCR left. I mean, I'm not running low, I've only used 1 clip, but you can see I'm already starting to have to manage my ammo count, even though I've already done 1 clip. So you do have the problem when you have these 2 different types of ammo. You can end up with a clip with 1 shot of 1 type of ammo and 3 or 2 shots of another type of ammo, and you have to reload to be able to use it all. You have to reload twice to be able to use it all, whereas if it was all in the 1 type of ammo you could fire it all off at once. That is one annoying thing about having such a low ammo count, but you make it work. I don't want to go full APCR because it's already costing me a lot to run this tank. I'm losing money with premium because of all the 3 clips of APCR that I'm firing all the time. So, and full AP would just be retarded, like 144 penetration. You can't fight effectively. You can't even effectively pen the side of an IS-3 with 144 penetration. So, let alone those tier 9 battles where you've got to shoot STIs and E75s and things like that. I mean, I was bouncing off. I snuck up behind an STI. All I had left was AP, and I was just bouncing off his ass, even though he wasn't angled. It's perfectly flat. So even with 144, you have your struggle penning the back of a STI, so you really rely on the gold ammo in this tank for sure. And unfortunately the next tank, the AMX 1375, gets exactly the same gun, just slightly better stats, but same ammo, so it's going to be meeting tier 10s with 144 penetration, so it's going to cost me a fortune to run that tank. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to have to play my premium tanks all the time to compensate, to make up all the ammo that I'm losing. So yeah, so I've come back. I did the scouting run. I couldn't see anything, so I've come back to base because they were coming to our base. I've got APCR loaded because I could see there was a T28 prototype and a Tiger 2, and I'll definitely need. And there's the Tiger 2. I was trying to double bush here, but I see I can't do it, so I'll just shoot him. Just 2 quick shots and then I'm out of there before they can shoot me back. There we go, got rid of him. And nothing taken in return, so that's good. And then I can see that Hellcat and I'm thinking I'll reload a clip and I can kill him in a clip. I worked out what the clip damage is in this tank and it's something like 830. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, it's about 830 or so. So that's enough to kill a Hellcat if in one clip. And I really should have loaded AP for the Hellcat, which was a mistake, because then I would have had only APCR left, and that would have been a much cleaner way to manage my ammo. But he hasn't come up, so I'm seeing if I can shoot this guy. He's behind a rock, so I can't shoot him. He's not there. I was expecting him to be down there somewhere, but he's not there either, so time to move in. He wasn't stupid in that he didn't come up. He would have just got smashed if he came up, so it was smart to turn around, but then he stopped right here, which wasn't a very useful place for him to stop. Nice fire, and that's the end of him. Take a shot at that AT7, but it's not a very good shot. So now I reload my clip, and once I'm unspotted I've decided I'll turn around and go up to the donut, and I should be able to shoot them all from behind and take them by surprise. And I'm expecting there's a chance I might meet their Artie on the way because he might have moved up, but it should be all clear apart from that, and if I do meet the Artie, that's not a bad thing. But it's all clear. And here we go, I've got shots on these guys, so it's a good position to be in. I've got the back of an AT7, and now it's his side, and it bounces. 202 penetration, apparently I can't go through the side of an AT7. Guy's dead. AT7's lit again. Here I'm shooting at his side. Nope. 202 penetration, not enough to go to the side. That one goes in. Now they start going in for some reason, which is nice. But I don't know why they were bouncing in the first place. It's just ridiculous. And so now I don't have much ammo left, so I'm loading AP because I've got 5 AP and 3 APCR. So load my 5 AP, and T28 prototype is lit, so I'll use this double bush here. He won't be able to see me. And he's about to get really pissed off. And there's the back of the AT7. One bounce, another bounce, got him. So I got 1 AP shot and 3 APCR, and now you can see that T28 prototype is so mad. I don't know why he's so mad. He was going to die anyway. I don't know, he just got outplayed, I guess, and he wasn't ready for it. But salty tears. So now I've got 4 shots left, and I'm expecting to get the Artie. But as it turns out, the Japanese Tiger is AFK, and that's why we haven't seen him or battle. So I'll just put 4 shots into him instead. And there's the Tiger. There's the Artie. He's not threatening me, so I'll just go for the Tiger. And this is what I'm talking about with ammo management. Now I've got 1 shot left and I have to reload for 20 seconds just to be able to shoot the 1 shot. And now I'm really hoping no one shoots him, because I'm in contention for a Faden's medal here, which is I've never got one before. Faden's medal is, there we go, kill the last tank with the last shell in your tank. So I did it. I finally got a Faden's medal. So there's the game. And yeah, it wasn't the highest damage I've done in this tank, but it was definitely the most entertaining battle I've had, and the soul coming from that T28 was just hilarious. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you soon.